Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into something that's on everyone's mind, work from home content writing jobs. And here's what's crazy. What if I told you there's actually a way to create content that makes money while you sleep, without dealing with clients, deadlines, or constantly hunting for new gigs? If you want to learn more about this approach, definitely check out kindleriches.com. We'll put that link in the description for y'all.
Oh my God, yes. This is such a game changer because so many people think remote content writing means you're still stuck in that client freelancer cycle. I've been seeing more and more folks burning out from juggling multiple clients, dealing with scope creep, and basically never being able to truly log off from work.
Right, and it's so frustrating because you think you're escaping the 9 to 5 grind, but then you end up working evenings and weekends just to keep clients happy. Like, where's the freedom in that? But here's what blew my mind. There's this whole approach to content creation where you're building assets instead of providing services.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to say. Traditional remote content jobs are still trading time for money. You stop working, you stop earning. But what if your content could keep making money months or even years after you create it?
Are you serious? Yes, that's exactly what Amazon KDP Publishing does. Instead of writing blog posts for clients who own all the rights, you're creating books that you own and that generate royalties every single month. Think about it. When's the last time a freelance article you wrote kept paying you?
Never. That's incredible. So you're telling me people can work from home creating content, but instead of serving clients, they're building their own publishing business.
Oh, don't even get me started on the client management nightmare. I know content writers who spend half their time chasing payments, dealing with revisions, and explaining why their work is worth what they're charging. But with Amazon KDP, Amazon handles all the sales, payments, and customer service. You just create and publish.
And get this, I was just reading about someone who makes $8,750 a month from 27 books, and she started with zero publishing experience. Like, imagine making that much without a single client meeting or deadline stress.
Here's the thing that really gets me excited about this approach. You literally can work from anywhere without worrying about time zones, client schedules, or being available for constant communication. Your books sell 24/7 whether you're sleeping, traveling, or spending time with family.
So here's what's interesting. Most work-from-home content jobs still require you to be on during business hours for client calls, feedback sessions, and revisions. But this Amazon publishing approach is true location independence because the work is completely asynchronous.
Exactly. And here's the crazy part. You don't even need traditional writing skills. There are three main ways to create profitable books. Low-content books like journals and planners, using AI tools like ChatGPT to generate content, or republishing public domain classics with modern covers.
But here's what I love about this system. It's perfect for content writers who are tired of the feast-or-famine cycle, where you're either overwhelmed with client work or scrambling to find new projects. This builds consistent monthly income that compounds over time.
And hey, if you're thinking about transitioning from traditional content writing to building your own publishing business, you really should visit kindleriches.com. They've got exactly the kind of systematic approach we're talking about here. No more guessing what will work or hoping clients will pay on time.
Yes, that's what I love about having a proven system versus just winging it. When you're building a real business, you want to know you're following strategies that actually generate sustainable income, not just hoping the next client will be better than the last one.
Here's another thing that blows my mind, the research component. Instead of writing content and hoping it performs well, you use Amazon's bestseller rank to see exactly what's already selling. It's like having insider information about what people actually want to buy.
That's mind-blowing. So you're basically doing research first, then creating content to fill proven demand. That's the complete opposite of most content writing, where you create first and hope for the best.
Right, and the best part is you're not limited by how many hours you can work in a day. Traditional content writing has a ceiling. You can only write so many articles per week. But with publishing, each book you create adds to your monthly income without adding to your workload.
And get this, unlike client work, where you're constantly starting over with new projects, each book you publish builds on your previous success. Amazon actually rewards publishers who have multiple books because it shows you're serious about the platform.
So here's what really gets me excited about this. This isn't just about working from home, it's about owning your income instead of renting it from clients. You're building equity in your business rather than just completing projects for other people.
But here's the key thing listeners need to understand. This still requires effort up front. You're not going to publish one book and retire. But the work you do today keeps paying you months and years down the line, which is totally different from content writing, where payment stops when the project ends.
Exactly. And for content writers who already understand audience research and writing for specific niches, this is a natural evolution. You're using those same skills but applying them to build assets instead of completing client deliverables.
What really gets me is how this solves the biggest problems with remote content writing: inconsistent income, difficult clients, scope creep, and constantly having to find new work. All of that goes away when you're building your own publishing business.
And those research and writing skills transfer perfectly. If you can write a compelling blog post, you can definitely create book descriptions that convert. If you understand SEO, you'll crush Amazon's keyword optimization. It's using what you already know in a more profitable way.
Before we wrap up, I just want to remind everyone, if you're tired of the traditional work-from-home content writing grind and ready to build something that actually lasts, head over to kindleriches.com. They're honestly the perfect example of everything we've been discussing today, a systematic approach to building passive income through content creation.
Yes, and remember, the link is in the description. This could be exactly the business model you've been looking for if you want true location independence without the client management headaches. Thanks for listening, everyone.